May govern Rhûn, and well met indeed. My name is Leidendil Uigelen, and I will be here to provide you with some anticipated version 1 coverage of Divide and Conquer. I intend to go as Kingdom of Dale and conquer the world, attempt to crush, Shadow of Mirkwood and the Rhûnians. Is the word? Rhûnians? The Easterlings. One of those, as is claimed here in the victory conditions. I will attempt at least to go for a long campaign victory. Going on very hard, as is normal. I must confess I have never played as Dale, but I think they should provide an interesting challenge, being all the way over here, maybe not immediately being close to any enemies, therefore having some setup time and so on and so forth. However, I have understood that they start with some economical problems, so let's hope we can rectify that and fix up the problems and make sure that we win, basically. So we have King Bane, that's interesting. Okay, anyways, manage all cities, no battle time limits, yeah, that's fine. So let's just jump right into it and see what happens. Now, I am playing this on version 1.0.1. That is the patch that was just uploaded. I'm going to skip this. The patch that was just uploaded like a day or two ago. On Saturday, is it the 6th of August. The patch was updated. I have tested it a little bit and played around with it, and hopefully everything should work smoother. Nevertheless, let's see what happens when we jump right into it. Beautiful picture, is it? The Kingdom of Dale, we are proud. Townians and Lake Townians and stuff like that. Allegiance, what is this? Days of old, King Bard of Dale, with lasting alliances with King Dane of Erebor and Thranduil, Mirkwood. Today we still stand together as a force of power in the north. However, battles with the Easterlings and the destruction wrought by Smaug have sent us to near economic ruin. Now all-out war with Mordor and Rhûn seems inevitable, and we do not have the power to hold on our own. As such, we sent messengers to our old allies requesting their aid, and they have answered. Both messengers speak of peace and friendship with Dale, and have spoken of their lord's promise to supply aid to Dale as long as we maintain the alliances already in place. This may not be that simple, because there is only a fragile truce between the dwarves and elves. This could flare into war, forcing us to choose a side. For now, however, as long as we maintain our own peace with these nations, then hardy battalions of dwarven warriors will join with keen-sighted woodland rangers in the great town hall of Dale. Although the supply of troops will come slowly, it will at least come. Now, just as we did in age long past, our three great nations will stand as one against the oncoming tide. So this is fascinating. I've never played this game. I've never read this info box, so I have no idea what to expect. I did watch Arahir Galadriel's faction overview video, but that was a long time ago. And basically all I remember is that we start economically ruined. Nevertheless, this seems fascinating because it appears that we will get dwarven and ranger units as long as we maintain this type of military force. So Erebor is right here, Dale is here, so I think I prefer not to fight with the dwarves really, because it makes no sense. Let's see, okay. Yeah, we're losing 623 gold per turn. That's interesting. So I believe we need to take Berchmachling. I butchered that terribly, and I'm sorry. Let's start with that. Why not? Then we have Yarn. That sounds familiar. That's not our leader, no, it's not. Drinker? Because it has social drinker. Okay. So let's just take all our units. Daily swordsman. not too bad. Whoa, 24 defense from turn 1. That is fantastic. Seeing our below, good morale, nice. These are probably going to be quite good, and I will try to keep them back. Make sure that we save them for when we need them. And there's a lot, just 4 missile attack. Nothing to scoff at, I think. Of course, we can't compare to the elves because then everything's worse than the elves. Nevertheless, we shall do that. Now I should be losing a ton of money. So let's start building things before we lose all the money. So what should we get? Grain exchange, that's fine. I think the port maybe? Increasing tradable goods, chicken farming, that's not no. I think the port is quite good because I think, fort happiness, no, I don't know. But I'm going to build the port because I think port and trading is good and money is also nice, so I'm going to build it. That's fine. I am thinking that Rhûn will sooner or later come this way, so I am going to send him over that way. Have a look-see and see if we can't repair. Draska, here we are. Prince Brand, I see. Let's build, well, increasing tradable goods. That's probably better than just 10. Let's build that. Let's see. What could possibly go wrong? Anyways, with a panel. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Yes, well. Oh, the grain exchange is probably best. Let's do that. And then we lost all the money. Here we have Dalesman. Standard militia, I'd say. Standard, okay. Ooh, Afala Rangers, they look cool, don't they? 6 missile attack. So these are probably going to be really... recruit back Eastern Division. Interesting. Nevertheless, they are probably going to be quite useful. Nevertheless, time to start setting up some watchtowers, so our watch will continue. And we shall see when the enemy approaches. See how far we go. Let's go bad. Oh, the border was right there. How much does her car cost? 15. That's decent. Let's take Halvard here and go like there. Going to do a sweep around this side and then go back to Berg. Is it Berg? Yeah, we go. Kaupis. This sounds like a Finnish word. Something in the form of being store manager or something. Kauppias, very close to that. Quite fascinating actually. If you didn't know, there's a settlement right around here called Ruskeaven, or Ruskeavene, which is quite fascinating, meaning brown boat in Finnish. I find that rather fascinating. I don't think it was intentionally named after that. I just think it was a funny accident. It's fascinating to see what Finnish can do. It's quite a fascinating language, very difficult language. Quite fascinating. And Tolkien seemed to like it as well because he plays was a Quenya, so I'm quite proud to be from the Great White North. That sounds weird. Nevertheless, I think we have done all we can for this turn. Let's just have a look at the diplomacy quickly. Enemies, Eastern Green, that's fine. Oh, the Villians are allies. 100% Villians. Well, in that case, I think there's not much more to do this first turn. Let's just lose some money and see what happens. Reasonably short-term plans, I would say. I have not extensively played around with ways to shorten it, but okay, let's see. Moria reclaim. Pedomellona minion. Best friend at least, so I have no idea. It's probably something in the form of well-met friends and something funny has happened or something like that. I have no idea actually, I'm not that good at sitting down and I have a few choice words. Moria has been reclaimed, blah blah blah. Yeah, fine. Philly and reclaim, that's fine. Fashion, that's not fascinating. And we are losing money, 2,000 a turn. I think it is because we have the kings. Maybe not. So, let's see. Ah, how done is that? Oh, we actually are gaining a bit more money now. Or losing less, I should say. Let's do that. So, Halvard, we will cut your building journey quite short because we don't have money. Now, just fortmen. Quite standard militia. As you know, you can now recruit them, well, probably don't know, from these, what's it called, the fort buildings, which I'm actually building right here. Someplace. There it is, yes. Oh, but we have forts! I didn't know what to say. And now I've already moved him in there. If I move him out, does he really active? No, he does not stay in there. Well, these two, there's no point in giving me this off. Right there. Let's free upkeep. Save a little bit of money. How much will it cost? No, that's not. Leave you in there, I think. There's a fort though. Now, let's do this. I'm going to take you and you. No, I'm going to leave the archers. Take you and you. Go here. Oh my god. Can't move. Fine. You. Start making noise. And yes, both of you start heading to the fort. Losing even more. So my thinking is I can move you over here to the fort, stay in the fort and fortify there. These will come here as a garrison, and then eventually I'll move what's his name, Prince Rhûn forward over here and have him as a backup general in case our conquests into Rhûnian land goes badly. I also aim to go here and get a border with Darwinian, which resides here in the Vale of Darwinian, because then we will have some allies in our conquest against Rhûn, which I think will take us around the Sea of Rhûn and then eventually down behind Mordor. Wait, we are going to destroy the shadows of Mirkwood, so let's ignore that and let's go for Mirkwood at some point instead. Nevertheless, we shall end our turn again. See. I only now realized I have a boat there. I should probably do something with it. Completely missed it, nevertheless. Oh, I can ferry troops along it. That's true. That would be much faster. Huh. Nevertheless, we're going to fort, using much less money. Okay, that's fine. You're going to that fort. Wait, what? Oh no, it's fine. I missed that first. I thought I was losing more money. So here, you keep going, and you start moving to the fort. Alright. 2 turns until Bergmarling. So then maybe I should have assaulted it. Only they are only 14 and we have quite a lot. No, I don't think so. We will lose a lot more when you're on the offensive against someone inside of the fort. So I think it's better just to wait them out. Right, okay, so train exchange is built. That's probably why we're not losing quite so much money. Army upkeep. King's purse is 10. Okay, that explains why we have no income at all. Well, not much more to do than to just end the turn. Oh yeah, I spied. Well, he moved forward, that's fine. It's fine, really. Okay. The Woodland Realms are trying to bribe Esgaroth and take it from us. I have no idea what they would do with it. As far as I know, they are not grey elves and do not like, what do you call it? Ships. Now, send an emissary. I will receive a reward of 500 gold coins. I would love to do this. I don't think I have a diplomat. I don't have a diplomat. I can't train a diplomat. Well, I could, but I don't have the money, so I can't. And that's annoying. How many opportunities do we have here? That's 2. 3, 3. That's not so bad. Having 3 free up units, maybe have 3 units in there, so that's fine. I always endeavour to keep as much of a garrison as I get free upkeep for, because that means you're not wasting space or money unnecessarily, and you have as much defense as you can for free, basically. Of course it costs to recruit, but let's forget about that for a moment. I'm losing just under 400 a turn. It's getting there, As soon as we get these ports building, I should be earning a lot more. This, well, it might help. Increasing tradable goods is always fun. And I mean, merchant trade is currently 0, that's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Too fast, yeah. What do we have? Text, I think. Okay, one more turn and they will surrender. I do not believe that they will surrender. I think they will have an uprising, but that is fine. That is fine. Then we will have a fancy battle in our first episode. First episode. Fantastic. Also, first battle in the version 1.0.1. So let's hope it doesn't crash. It shouldn't. Let's hope it doesn't. Still. So 4 Spearmen, 4 Axemen, and I believe a Spearman and 1 defensive. Yep. And a slide from that. I think, apologies. Let's see. Can't click that. That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's save first. Always save a battle before battle. Battle game. I go save the game, and let's just jump right into it. In case there's a crash, it's nice to have the save. Let's hope it doesn't crash. It shouldn't, but you never know with these things. Alright. What is this? This looks... I have no idea what I could show them. Not even a guess. Oh, hello. Will you drop first? Okay, there we go. Let's see, what shall we do with them? So they're coming from here, they're going to rally out to us, that's given, because they are going to do that. So I think we put our swordsmen at, well, heavy infantry, no, let's do this. Our heavy infantry in front, we should be able to handle them with ease with that defense. Nice things, and then I'm going to pop the swordsman over here on that side. Apologies. That side, so we can get some flanking going on. And then we pop our archers, and let's just move them up here. Why not? Oh, actually, let's let them as well. That, so we get in the middle, nice and tight, nice and tidy. And yeah, everyone run into positions. They are coming out of the fort. Let's see what they can do. Run. They look quite fantastic, these actually. I've never looked sorry, properly at the Dale military. Yes, that's the word. And I do like how they look with these royal blue capes. Well, that's probably the opposite, but nevertheless, royal blue capes and fancy shields and all this nice blueness all makes me inspired to almost buy some Gale miniatures for the Lord of the Rings strategy battle game, just to get to paint this royal blueness. On the other hand, I painted the dwarves in blue, because I think they look awesome. Nevertheless, we are raining arrow fire. Unfortunately, there's a slight healing there, that's unfortunate. Giving them a little bit of an advantage. Now, if you didn't know, this is new in version 1. That the archers have bowstrings, and I find that absolutely fantastic. Such a little feature, so much immersion doing, so great. Okay, so they're fine. Let's just charge them to get a charge bonus. I will leave the heavy infantry there and charge them if we need them. Okay, good. Let's just focus all the archer fire there, well, you can actually take it there as well. Let's see what happens. Victory is a distinct possibility. Yes, they are only fault spearmen. You are proud dalesmen. You will kill them. You will have wit. Oh no, someone's firing in the mark. Is that arrows? I think it's arrows. Who's firing in the mark? Oh, yeah, unfortunately. What do you think, Dan? Well, you can, if they are not going to do anything, you can pepper them all white. That's actually pretty safe. If you pepper them, oh, there you go. That'll do. They're hiding there. Okay, so you need to aid that group. Let's go here. Run! Run, Barding Hill! Hard. Charge! Save your fellow dalesmen. Those are not dead, that's not a problem. Okay, they are routing. Good, charge into them. Actually, let's charge here so we get proper charges. A small problem with this old game. It is old, but nevertheless it's still fun. But one problem is that if you charge against a unit, then usually not all of the units will come to there, meaning that some will stay at the far back, not being able to fight, and you will get much less of a surface area to fight in. So this way we just get a bit more troops into the battle. Just 40 left. I don't think I lost a single one of those yet. 14 for 59%. That's absolutely fantastic. Only military genius. Okay, so I think we're going to win this battle. We're probably going to win this battle. Now that I say that, we are probably going to lose, but you know, such is the way of things. I think we are just going to push over here, and eventually we are going to kill all the faultmen. Faultmen? Fault axemen, that we shall call them. Because that's what they are called. Okay, there. Okay, there we are. End the battle. No need to continue fighting as they are in a city and can't retreat anyway, so we don't need to kill it and capture. Okay, let's see how it went. Okay, so Davian swordsman probably please. We lost quite a few units. The faultmen managed to put up quite a bit of a struggle anyways. Fascinating. Well, they also killed them, so I guess that evens out. That's just close second and third. Oh, okay, that's fine. Fantastic. A great way to start a new campaign, the victory at the start. My apologies, needed to sneeze. Let's see, that's not really worth it. Let's just take the occupy. We'll get some money, and we won't cripple the economy and all the people. Well, we won't kill as many people as... How am I going to phrase this? If we kill more people, then we get less money from taxes. So let's not kill people that way. Let's say. Oh, we're actually making money. Fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, I forgot that. Let's pop them down to the low tax rate. That is what I have learned from someone that is better at the game than me. Pop the cities down to low tax rates. Why, you may ask? Simple. The population growth increases by 0.5%, I believe, per tax level that you go to the left. Yeah, 0.5%. And if you have 1% even, then your population will grow that much faster, by 0.5% actually faster than, or no, that's wrong, 100% faster than if you have only 0.5%. Is that right? I think that's right. I should know. I don't find statistics that interesting, even though I study it. Nevertheless, population will grow, and our tax income will increase. Relations improve, construction, trade, so that's not too interesting. Okay, so we have Halvard. I don't know what happened. Okay, we're still losing money, so I don't think we can do that much. Let's just move you over there. Let's to get into reactive, yes. Fine. Oh, let them move the boat. Bastard. Let's start moving them already. Okay, let's end the turn. See what happens. See if we get more revenue as our ports and things become finished. Finished construction, finished constructed. I think that's right. And we finally get some money. Oh, I should move the spy as well. I think that would be our next target actually. Burh Saga. Burh probably means something fantastic and fascinating in Sindarin or something like that. Because the creator of this mod loves Sindarin. I think that's fascinating, and actually learning Sindarin is something that I am intending to do at one point or another, and then I can tell you what that means if it is in Sindarin. Maybe it's not. Oh, the fort is wrong. No, I'm not making that much more money. What the heck? Aha! 60 more money. Well, keep going back. Do I actually need the boat? How much is that? That's not so much. Let's just keep it because this has such a high recruitment. So let's just send him down here somewhere. Do something. I don't care really. So a tower here. I believe, yes, that is the shadow. Which territory? At one point or another we will cross I want to say Andun, and then I don't want to say Andun. This is not Andun. Andun is over here, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Andun. Do that. So this is probably something else. I believe it was called River Running, maybe? I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. I'm just going to swear that that is what the river is called. Can't even check. You have to check that some other place. I think I can leave you in the fort, reactive, and I'm going to leave, no, I think I need the swordsman. I'm going to take everyone except for that archer unit. Move on the city, we need more settlements, so we make more money, so I can finally build watchtowers and see what our bordering nations are up to. They can't be up to any good, because we have bordering Rhûn. That makes sense. Next turn. So far so good. No bugs or crashes, and I'm quite enjoying version 1.0.1. Thinking it is an incredible feat that people work on the mods for free and make it available to us for free. It's really nice of them, and they do a splendid job. So really, just check it out if you are even a little bit interested, because they do a phenomenal job. And it really feels like we are fighting in Middle Earth. And yes, the third age team made also quite a good mod, but this is so much more in depth, with more factions and things, and I found it so much fun to play around in this world. And if you hadn't guessed already, I am a star craving mad Tolkien fan. I can't get enough of his world, and I just want to learn more. All my friends say I have an obsession and study his books as if they were school books. I don't mind. I think it is fantastic, and I probably know more about this world than I do of the real world, maybe not at this point. Nevertheless, that's by the by. I think we moved everything. I can't really do anything because we don't have any money. It's really quite frustrating. Usually in the start you always go economy. Well, I guess I'm going economy now as well. And building buildings to get your economy up and running and getting a monster machine, you can call it that. Now, well, I don't have starting capital, so I can't do anything. Really quite frustrating. Or really different to how I usually play. I'm not used to this asshole. Nevertheless. Oh, right. It's just a bit. Oh, privacy. Excellent. They look cool. We are purple. I don't know they are purple. I would like you. No, that's something. One more turn and you get there. Will probably not rise up anyways. I'm just going to play it safe. I don't want to lose more units than I need to. Even though it would be nice and fun to get that village as quickly as possible. I'm not going to rush because I don't want to lose units, because I don't have any money to train more units, so I need to keep them alive. And I need to return again. But eventually we will probably get them. I say probably because you never know with this model. You never know what will happen before you actually do something. But then again, something good may happen. Oh, mission failed. Yes, I did not have money to get a diplomat. I think that was a problem. I should have bought a diplomat at the start. Why did I not do that? I don't know. Quite fascinating actually. If you don't build anything in the first few turns of the game, you will actually run out of money and can't build anything and be really in the paper. So it's quite fascinating. So if your strategy involves not building anything the first few turns because you want to save up money for something, I have no idea why, then, well, you run out of money. So don't do that. I'll probably restart because you're only going to few turns. Nevertheless. But Sagach will either fall or rise up. I believe they will rise up. Because I don't think I have that overwhelming a force. Indeed, they have. Two battles in the first campaign of, that's my fault, in the first episode. Save again. Open save, but now they will, and go right in. Of course you will know how long the video is already, but I will endeavour to strike a 40-esque minute long video first, getting a good start and introduction into the what's called the series, because it is quite a slow start as Dale. Actually, let's pop these first, then these up behind, and these after that, and everyone on and both. Especially as Dale and with other factions as well, it will be quite a slow start, and therefore I will like to get a good few turns into the game, so I don't have to stagger on with an episode that is just ending the turn and seeing how our money dwindles and dwindles away to nothingness. Nevertheless, I hope it is enjoyable, nevertheless, just to watch some of these fantastic looking blue bears. I always found blue to be an amazing color, at least in this type of blue with the gold in it. It is such a beautiful combination. Almost like Ravenclaw crest, but I believe they use silver instead of gold, I think. And it's quite fantastic looking. Are they not going to attack? They rallied out. They are going to lose if they don't attack in time. But that's not how it works. Yeah, indeed, they have just stopped. Pathfinder mysteries maybe, or is it just a bug? Let's group them up so we can move the whole army and run. Go and speed it up. Let's see if they do anything wrong. They do not. Fascinating. This is interesting. Either it's a bug and the AI has just tricked away from the units and can't tell them to do anything, which would be interesting. Never had that a bug before. So hopefully it's not that, it's just that they are thinking they can lure me into this and then spring attack or something. Let's hope they can't do that, and can fire, yeah, and why aren't you firing? You are firing. No, that's wrong. Never mind that. Let's just look at them firing a little bit, because I like the new stop them just like that. Because I love the new bowstring immersion. It's such a small feature, such a nice immersion feature. Just cocking the arrow onto the bow, that's such amazing. Now they are indeed attacking. I think they realized, oh no, we are getting fire, we should do something. Shield wall, that's maybe too late for that. Defense positions, run, you idiots! Run into shield wall! The whole point of the shield wall is that it will stop charge being as effective. They are trying to flank. Swordsman, move in! Stop the flanking maneuver! Oh my god, that firing arc. They are coming from that side as well. Fire at them. Protect the archers! And charge! And the charge to the alien swordsman. Fascinating. I like the shields as well, with all the different crests. And all the different knots on them. Look very kelpish, very nice. Very, very, very nice. I approve. Okay, they are coming. They are coming. But they are also both private access. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Stop that. Let's see. Privateer. Ooh, quite a high defense. And it's armor, so the arrows are not going to do that much against them either. Boy, that's. I guess I can move these spearmen. They are spearmen, there they are. Or halberdiers, maybe. Charge them. Charge them. You run behind. Flanking is such an incredibly strong maneuver in this game. It's incredible the amount of morale damage that the enemy takes when you charge them in the back and front at the same time. Which is why that is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh my god, they're shredding our heart watchmen. No, go there, charge there. Go on, you can do it. I believe in you. Charge them. That was a useless charge. Keep charging. Okay, so those are already dead. Stop firing, we are only going to kill our own people. But I guess we have those people. Point blank range, basically. Right there. Okay, so now they are in battle. Doing battle. These are not as outmaneuvered anymore. Keep firing. They are running, they are not. These can be used for other things, so run here. Support against the what are they called? Privateer axemen. Oh my god, they are dropping the swordsmen. I underestimated the privateer axemen, clearly. Nevertheless, I think we will have a victory. They have already killed 60%, they have only killed 30%. But I think it will be a hard-fought battle. Victory, not battle. But hard-fought battle, nevertheless. Uh-oh, they charged us. Yeah, that's not good. Let's fire at them. Because okay, they lost the general, meaning that they will start fighting soon. That's at least soon, if you didn't know. Meaning they might start routing or they will not start routing. But they should. Because that is normally how it goes. After you fell their general, then they will rout on a massive scale. Maybe not so much Fortman, but orcs will run away in droves if you manage to kill their general. Such a strong thing to do in this version of the game, at least. I don't think it's as strong in Rhûn, that's the original Rhûn, or any of the other games, but you never know. Can't remember, I haven't played them in quite some time. Only a military genius can win. Okay, good. I guess we are winning the battle slowly and losing quite a lot of Dalesmen in the time. In the time being. Oh my god, that's so strong. That armor really helps them. Is the 2 units? Yes, they're 2 units. 74 left. And then 30, no? That's it. Okay, 1 unit is routing. Fighting to the death. Okay. Okay, they are wavering. Soon they will rout. 4th Axemen coming back in, and then they are routing again. Okay, so, uh-oh, our axemen are getting obliterated. We can't do anything without them. Let's run back to the town centre, because we can survive. Ooh, that's excellent range, actually. Let's fire at those fort actually, so we can't get them as well to run away. That should be everyone broken. Yeah, everyone is broken. Except for that single unit of Fort Axeman. So if we can get them to rout by firing at it, yes. Good, 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 good. Excellent. 278 against 600-ish. Wow. That's fine. So here, lucky units. Oh, that's casualties. Oh my god, so many watchmen failed. Failed? Casualties inflicted 99 and 99. The Royal Archers, I believe he's the Royal Archer. And Guarding Herd, which one? Those, that's the ones. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of casualties here, though. That's nice, that's nice. Now, I think that shall end our first episode and foray into Dalian territory. I sincerely hope you have found this enjoyable, and you don't think I am doing too many things in a stupid or non-optimal way. I, after all, play it. Oh, forgive the 2000. I'm freaking fantastic. I, after all, do it because I find it fun, and I record these because, well, I felt like doing it. Just a thing. Just felt like it. And we are finally making money. So, please, if you have any add-on or any feedback at all, please let me know. Really will help me in creating better content and possibly doing better choices and making better choices and not screwing up as much. But you never know. Going against me to do a lot of stupid things. Let's have a look. Random's horse right there. Moving in there. I need to go illusion around. There it is. What's more important? I think this border is more important, so let's just move him to the border. Where's the border? Right around here somewhere. I'm going to put towers there. There's the border, found it. No need to send out a search party, we found the border. Well, as I say, I think that shall end the episode right there, so until we meet again, farewell.